Okay, so we look at these sort of three setups, especially almost like evolution of your golf thing. So that was the 9-9.
Yeah.
Arms hanging under the shoulders nicely. That was your 3-wood there with your arms hanging down. That's where your arms were hanging before we're sort of stretching out and reaching out too far from the golf ball, which again, it puts your wrist into kind of your left wrist now, sort of a bit of this kind of like bowed position there, okay? So it makes it very difficult for you to use your hands and arms effectively. It's kind of how we putt, yeah? We put our wrists in that position so your wrist can't move at all. If you do this with your hands, that just adds a lot of range of motion, okay? And because you then had that club face coming back slightly open, it would go this way. You would then intentionally swing the golf club kind of in that direction off to the left there. And that's going to cause over the top, hitting the ground behind the golf ball, slapping it, cutting it, all of the above, okay? With the irons, when the club now is in a good position, we can use your shadow to sort of talk about this sort of shift that we talked there with the movement. So as you see, you can move to your right side now. The shadow now moves over a little bit. The ball now goes almost the left edge. As you start getting to the top of the back, so you can see there, we've moved, yeah? Look at your shadow there, yeah? So the club's not really moving down that much, but your body's moving. So the golf ball now is kind of like left edge of your shadow. And as you start the club down, it's now right edge of your shadow, yeah? So you can see that body move into that left side, okay? Really good kind of bump onto that left side. Getting the shoulders now square to target. Really, really good position now in terms of shoulder alignment. Right arm nice into your left arm. Right foot moving inwards, knee moving inwards. Good release of club to target. Stopped a little bit here because you just sort of just slightly miss it, the golf ball ground first a little bit, so the elbow kind of sort of doing and deflects a little bit. It's almost the same as if you're playing in long grass. Yeah, the club hits the grass behind the ball, it slows down, but the arms have got no resistance, they just keep going. So that's why you got that sort of funky looking follow through there, okay? And to the target, okay? This one here now with a 3-wood, again, same good backswing, lower half moving nicely, good release of the club there now as you come through. And again, starting down that left-hand side slightly, as long as the shape of shot you've got there, Mark, is only a little bit left to right. If you were playing this hole in real life, you wouldn't be aiming at the flag. You'd be aiming kind of off to the left there to hit that kind of shot back to target, yeah? That's the shape of shot you would see comfortably. And it's not a bad thing really to be someone who fades, driver, 3-wood, maybe 5-wood, but you're able to draw the 5 with the hybrid. And then 7-iron, 6-iron downwards, the wedges are fairly straight, not a little draw. That's kind of how a lot of certainly tall players will hit their irons. They'll sort of shape in this way. And then maybe into the wedges, they'll be a bit more kind of flighted with a slight left to right. It's like a 50, 60, 70 yard shot. They'll sit a bit more lower, sort of checky in that way, if that's the shot they need to play for the situation they're in, okay? But certainly it's set up, get those arms hanging down. Once the arm lifts up, just locks you in position now. And you kind of force them to come back with an open club face. Once the handle goes up, the club face now is aiming to the right anyway. So you're doing 2 or 3 things there. They're just incorporating information to that golf ball to go somewhere in that direction. You're sort of saved to do that the other way, is to go somewhere this way. Just swing it left, yeah? But overall, mate, like I said, a lot of good things in that swing there now. That shift of weight, the sequence of setup's good from the last session. So you're moving left nicely now as you get the top. Get the top, move left. Get the top, move left. Good strike. Swinging really good, mate. I've got to say, it's impressive. Some of the iron plays, well, definitely the best I've seen you swing it. And I would try, if you can, to practice on here like this with visuals of different holes, yeah? Not just on a driving range, the same shot over and over again, because it's just, yeah, it's easy to get good shots on there, and if you fail, you want to have that sort of variety, a bit of challenge, a bit of a sort of competition of making yourself tricky and stuff, not just a big old wide open fairway. No, I got a few good dots down there. Yeah, great, but how good is it? Okay, mate, make sense? Excellent, good stuff.